Welcome back to the LarryB YouTube channel. In today's class, we're going to learn how to make this beautiful hanging sleeve that we see here. It's a simple sleeve that you can quickly make if you don't want your dress to be sleeveless. I'm going to take you through how to cut and sew this in this class, and if you need a tutorial on how I made the dress as well, it's already uploaded on the channel. You can check that out. If this is something you like to learn, kindly stay tuned to the end of this tutorial. Thank you. So this is a simple hanging sleeve. So for this, you are going to have your dress. This is my dress, and I've fixed one of the sleeves already. Okay, so what you need is whatever it is that you went off by. Okay, when you are doing your off shoulder, is an off shoulder sleeve. So maybe you came down by 5 inches, 4 inches, or 6 inches before you started taking your actual measurement. So that is what is going to replace your this part for you. So if you came off by 5 inches for the front and maybe 6 inches for the back, it means you are going to add 5 plus 6 inches. If you came off by 6 inches for the front, 6 inches for the back, you do 6 plus 6 inches, then you add your seam allowance. So that is how you are going to get the measurement for this part. So that is what I have here. For me, I have 12 inches here. Okay, what I need actually is 11 inches, 5.5 inch on both sides. Then I added extra 1 inch for seam allowance. So if I put it on fold like this, okay, whatever it is that you came off by, so if you came off by 5.5 inches, you had half an inch seam allowance and you have 6 inches. So that is this part, the shoulder area. Okay, so this is what we have now. So the upper part here, I have 12 inches, just like I explained. So when you put it on fold, the one that is going to be on your shoulder, okay, when you put it on fold, I went up by 5.5 inches, and then I have half an inch allowance. But on the hem, the one at the hem, because this is a plus size, I want it to be a little bit free, so I added like 1 to 1.5 inches to that. But if it's a regular size, you can use the same thing you used upper part for the lower part as well. So for the width, depending on how full you want it to be, for me, I used around 21 inches. So this is 19.5. By the time you fold it, you can see that I already hemmed mine. By the time you fold this on the two sides, you have about 20 inches, which is okay for me. Yours can be smaller and it can be bigger. So what you just need to do now is to take this to your sewing machine, and then you're going to pleat it. So we're going to be pleating it to around 4 to 5 inches. Between 3 to 5 inches is okay. It's an hanging sleeve. It does not go around your armhole. So I'm going to go ahead now and pleat like this. So you make sure that you're pleating the same, both of them in the same direction. If you're pleating this one like this, you should pleat this one too like this. You should not pleat it on the other direction. So I'm going to go ahead and pleat this now and bring it back to show us what we have. Okay, so you can see now that I have gone ahead to sew it. So before you turn it, before you place it like this, you can serge it because of this rough edge. For my facing is going to cover it up. That's why I just leave it like that. But it's advisable to serge it so that it can be neat. So now I pleated mine to around this is around 5 inches. Okay, that's what I pleated mine to. So this is what it's going to look like. So the small one is for the shoulder, which is the 12 inches. It's going to be for the upper part, this one, and then the bigger one is for the lower part, which is the 7 inches. So you are going to bring in your dress. You are going to remove the lining. Okay, that's the facing. You are using facing. You are going to remove it and then pin it to the actual dress. So this is how it's supposed to be. Okay, this is what you want it to look like by the time you are done. So you are going to place it like this, and then you are going to place it. But when you are placing it, make sure that you confirm that the one you are placing on the shoulder is the one that is supposed to be there, because they are not the same. If you are the same, you can do anyhow you want, but they are not the same length. So now from where I want it to be, I'm going to pin it down first. Then after pinning it to where it's going to stop, you are going to place your lining on it, and then you're going to sew them together in a way that the sleeve is going to be in between the lining and your main fabric. So like I said, this does not go around your armhole, so you just stop it wherever it stops. Mine stop here, and you can see that I still have all of this for my armhole. So after doing that, now I'm going to bring the lining over the facing, and then I'm going to gently remove the pin
and then now pin everything together this way. By the time you are done sewing, this is what it's going to look like. Okay, it's going to be neat. So you are going to pin your facing like this, in a way that your lining is, your sleeve is going to be in between the facing and the lining. So once you pin it, you take it to your sewing machine and you just run your stitch on it. We are going to repeat the same thing for the back as well, and then we're going to close our dress by this side. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. Now you can see it's a very simple sleeve. So the lining that you have, the facing that you have, is what will turn the rest where there is no sleeve. It's going to turn the rest of the armpit for you. You can see. So I'm going to pin it to the rest of the armpit as well. I'll do the same thing for the back, and then once I'm done, this is what it's going to look like. You can see this is the wrong side and this is the right side. So this is the part, the 6 inches that we have on our sleeve, and this is the hemline where we have our hand coming out from. So what you need to do is to give it a very good place. You can use your hemming gum to hold this part down so that it does not poke out. Remember, it's a small facing, it's not a full lining. So you can use your hemming gum to hold that part so that it can lay very well for you, and also notch the places so that it can relax well. And then I'm going to take it to the mannequin so that we can see what this looks like.
So this is what the sleeve looks like on the mannequin. You can see that it's very beautiful and it's really simple to make. So I hope you enjoy making this beautiful sleeve with me, and this is what it looks like on the owner of the dress. It's a really nice sleeve. If you don't want too much, you can just do it for your off-shoulder dress. I'll see you in the next one, and the tutorial on how I made the dress is also uploaded on the channel. You can check that out as well. Bye.